I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice.
Alright folks, we're here tonight. New Smyrna. Crooked Line, Five Kings Motorsports. Tour mods here, and this track is already going to look like it's going to be tricky for these guys in these tour mods. Some of the guys are talking about it being very slick out here tonight.
Yeah, it definitely looks pretty slick out there already. These drivers are gonna have a handful tonight running around here, and it's New Smyrna, Joe. I knew you'd mess it up.
Yeah, Smyrna.
Well,
Smyrna.
Yeah, Smyrna.
Whatever.
What? We gotta make it. Oh. It's not quite a half mile. It's 0.48 miles in length.
Pretty short track.
I mean, it's your typical.
Big track.
Well, no, it's far from being your biggest track.
I think a lot of these guys, and they were talking about in practice, kind of slick out here for them, and I already see a little bit of these guys out here just kind of slipping and sliding, trouble in the turns. Now Dalton Kilroe, the man on top. Oh, wise.
Yeah, and looks like he's got that locked up as we got 10 seconds left in the qualifying. I think Kilroe actually won last week.
Even though he's on the pole, he's going to start in the back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All
right. Up here. So puts it on top. Raymond there is going to be in second. Pittman, we know he's quick. Third. At least he doesn't look like you. I mean, he doesn't have as many cars to come through. This place might be a tough place to pass.
Yeah, it looks to be that kind of track where it'd be a little rough to pass around here. And these drivers may want to take it easy.
with that pace car, about to pull them off here. Tour mods here tonight. Favorite drivers out there. Tried to ask you what was on the back of your dirt car. Ian.
What, on mine?
Oh,
Well, when did you ask that?
the last race.
Well, okay, it says, like a fat girl at prom, I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, okay. I thought it said, you know, you're behind me, you're really slow.
Yeah, well, you know,
Oh.
we had to keep it PG-13 for the
Oh,
broadcast.
yeah. I couldn't read it because, you know, I sliding around so much.
Yeah, it kind of blends in a little.
Yeah. Got a couple guys out here got some wild ones on the back of their car.
Yeah,
One out here talking about he might be intoxicated too. Pass with caution.
that would be Stewart.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot what it was.
So you kill Royal getting his EOL. He's in a new look ride tonight.
Yeah, him and Tanner. Tanner out here with the pink machine here tonight.
Oh wow.
No ghost car.
No more Ghost.
Right. Yeah, Brenda's out here. Let's go, Mark. All right. Mark Lewis. I'm gonna say that's who you pulling for.
She said the 84, and that's Mark Lewis. So we're fixing to go green there on the loud pedal. Raymond with the jump on the high side.
Yeah. Like I say, it's still gonna be 2x2 for the
Oh,
moment.
we got a spinner. Major. No S.
It has 2 on it, so that might be me.
Well, he hit
We'll
the
have,
back of Mar on the start, and just down in turn 1, he goes around.
Yeah, we've had practice. I was saying, I think these guys are going to battle. Car's getting really, really loose.
Yeah, I mean, we've never really seen these tour mods get as loose as they are right now. I mean,
Only tight.
yeah.
This is interesting. Tanner on pit with Everhand.
Willie and Kilroy.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, they said they can go 100 laps. To me, it's kind of early.
I mean,
A lot of other guys. I guess maybe, you know, we've seen weirder stuff here. Guys always say, well, I can only go 100 or 105 laps. And next thing we know, they go the whole entire distance. Cautions help. And if they are going in here filling it up with fuel, that's what it looks like, topping it off. Could go the entire distance.
well, here, I'm trying to find something real quick on this. If I can find it. And I ain't gonna have any luck. I was thinking that maybe they start the race on a certain percentage of fuel.
Yeah.
So maybe they just went in and topped all the way off.
Yeah, think about that. Almost single file.
Green.
Tap up. Here we go. Flag. Raymond gets. Oh. Pittman and Company.
And this single file is going to really spread the field out a good bit. You see it right there. Good gap from Stewart back to Lofton.
And as hard as it is to You know, the pass here, the single file is definitely going to make it that even harder. Now you're not going to be side by side. 10th already. Joe Road can do back here is kind of in a little mess.
Yeah, he's now worked his way by Major. That's for the 11th spot. Sets his sights on Tanner Marr. Cars are kind of single file. You see him move here. Marr underneath of Mark Lewis. He's going to bring Kilroy in tough.
That's probably the way you're going to have to kind of pass, maybe one at a time here. Pick them off a little bit. Good pass. Raymond out front. Got Pittman trying to move up on him, and Stewart right there in third. But, you know, unless the guy in front of you makes a mistake or get up underneath him, it'll be kind of tough to get around these guys.
Yeah, most definitely is. You got a big old pack of cars. Lofton leads the big pack of cars there in fourth. Lloyd Moore right behind him in your fifth position, as we got a caution on the track.
Hill Road. Oh, what happened to him? Behind Marr.
Nope, not this one. Next corner.
Marr got a little loose out of that one. He got on the back end of him.
Oh,
Just made a
contact.
little contact.
And around he goes.
Got more takers on pit road. Interesting on the pit road strategy.
Very interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Brings Tanner back up to sixth, though. Jump for him. All Raymond out front. Raymond has done pretty good after he finally broke through and won that first race here. Series. Actually been pretty good up front.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what it takes. Get over the hump of that first win.
You get one good finish, and then everything else falls into place, and you end up racking them up.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of racking them up, they're going to rack them up double file style. This is the last pace lap here before we go back green.
It'll get interesting, so we'll see what these guys have got. Right. Kings iRacing. Tour Mods, pace cars in. Green flag.
15 laps in the books of this 125 lap Tour Mod race at New Smyrna. Raymond leads down the back chute. Pittman right behind him, Lofton in third. They get single file. They get a lap car coming up here. It's going to be Frank Barb.
Frank a little bit off the pace, but now battles back here around about 5th and 6th place spot. You got Vetler takes it. Marr's there with it behind them too. You got Ross. Gilroy's trying to come back through the field here. Everybody's trying to get what they can get early, and it's kind of what you need to do, because after a while, if you're single file, it's going to be very tough to get around these guys.
Oh, shot to Pittman from Lofton there. That's going to open up the door for Lloyd Moore to maybe sneak in on Lofton. He does. Gets to the inside of Lofton out of turn number 4. Can he get the spot? They're going to keep it door to door here for momentarily.
Yeah, that's probably another way, you can bump and run a little bit, up the track. Maybe get up underneath him and take that spot away from him.
Oh, contact again. Door banging here with some Nerf bars.
Love it.
Oh, contact.
You can see the car's just a little bit right there. Is it loose? That looseness that comes off there. I mean, was that Heath? Who was it?
Well, Lloyd got.
Lloyd, yeah. He got loose a little bit on the inside, so we've seen that all night long. Cars just step out from underneath it.
Well, there was a lot of things to go on there. They were about to go 3 wide, and I guess Lloyd just lost it, and he dropped way back to 11th, from 3rd to 11th right there.
Mettler's trying to work over the back end of Lofton here. He's got Tanner with him.
Yeah, Lofton better be careful here. He's going to get freight train on the bottom. Mettler is by him. Here's Willie.
Good save, man. Willie Evernham. Wow.
Look here. We got Kilrow now up to the top 6.
Wow. Good driving job by Willie Evernham to hang on that thing. Wow. He was, what's that word? He was slideways all the way through the turn, wasn't he?
Yeah, slideways, man. So you get sideways and you save it.
How about Kilrow? Yeah, he's up to 6th. He's able to bounce back. He's working over Lofton, who's in 5th. Marr, looking strong. He won the race last night in their kind of their last exhibition style race before the season starts. Off with Mazin. Oh, contact! Huge.
Huge one.
Yeah, look, we were watching it live, and we won there. Kilrow looks like he got stepped out from under him. I don't know if he had help from the back. I'll watch it again, but I know it just violently stepped out from under him, and unfortunately Lofton was there. That's one more time here. On them. And all night long, I mean, cars are just, it's just, for some reason, they're tricky.
Yeah, a little bit of door bang there that led into getting loose and mayhem.
You're already on the edge with these things as it is. Guys, I'll have to adjust as the race goes on. Be like, okay, well. And I'm going on a limb and say a track like this with the conditions that they're running doesn't really help an aggressive style driver. Unless you like the wall.
No, not really. I mean, you got to be pretty patient around here. I've never personally raced
with the conditions
at this track, but yeah. I mean, track temp is 80 degrees for a night race. It's pretty warm.
That Raymond came in on Peter.
Yeah, and I think you're gonna see that strategy probably pay dividends to him here in the long run.
Well, you know, because now if they can go 100 laps, he's in the good. Doesn't have to. He doesn't want to. And this being the 3rd caution, they might not do competition caution from this point. A lot of times, remember, if they have 3 or more cautions before it, they usually don't do it. If that's the case, with him coming in pitting like he did and filling up, go the whole way. But a guy like Tanner and you know, those guys did that early pit, they're still going to have to make another one. So they're saving a lot of fuel on these caution laps.
Well, from what we have assumed anyways, we assumed that they started on a certain fuel load, and what it showed me, they started on 16 gallon, and You can fill it up to 22.
And what, but either way, with Raymond pitting at 27, they can go 100 laps. He can go the rest of the way. So it really benefiting him. But look at Marr. He's going for that lead.
Yes, he is. He's looking over Mettler. Mettler has the advantage on the bottom. Marr still trying to sneak up on the outside. He's going to fall in behind Mettler. Set his sights maybe for the bottom here. Not quite this lap. He's going to send it in deep on Mettler.
Oh, Mohawk hanging on the 4th place spot. He's working on the back end of 4th.
Yeah, Lloyd Moore earlier got loose out of turn 4 and went from 3rd back to 11th. He is now, I mean, you know, a little bit of luck and some pit strategy. You can shuffle your way through the field.
Hey, who's going to have the headache of the race? It's got to be Dalton Kilroe. He's went from the back to the front, up, back to the back. Now he's got to come back to the front. By the time he's done, he's going to, come through this field. I don't know how many times.
That is, if he can get through traffic. He is really marred behind traffic right now. Willie Evernham goes to the high side, lets him by. He's got to work over Keith Mack, and if I know Keith Mack, he ain't going to let this go easy.
And here's the thing, too. We talk about tires usually not being very good. On a track conditions like this, would have been so slick, tires might actually help, I would think. Now, let me say, I'm going to say, I would think they would. And then again, we always think that on this end.
Yeah, well, the tracks we thought they would use tires is the tracks they didn't use the tires.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
we got another yellow.
And listen.
Man, just lost it. And middle 1 and 2.
Yeah, looped it around.
Then backs her into a wall. We won't speak of that one.
Yeah. That's complete. Eric's giving them hard.
Yeah, it's probably one of their most difficult tracks they've been to all season long.
Luke Tanner's probably out there pulling his hair out.
Telling the boys keep it clean.
Yeah. But I mean, again, a lot of it's the condition of the track, which with a track like this and what you're feeling, there's a couple things as a driver you have to adjust. One, back the turns up. Basically let off the throttle, hit the brake earlier going into the turn, and then ease back on the throttle later coming out of the turn and not stabbing back down on it. A lot of these guys are having problems coming out of the turn, so there's a few things as a driver you can do, but Corey, I mean, that's a tough thing to do. You want to go fast all the time.
Yeah, you want to go fast and you want to get up to the front.
Yeah. But a lot of times in races like this, it become a survival game. You don't really have to be the fastest guy out here to maybe having a good finish or even win the race. Back up.
Rackham and Stagnum. Going to be 43 laps in the books in this 125 lap race. See who can get it done. Mettler lead him off. Pace cars in. Here we go.
Green flag.
Flag. Mettler gets a good jump on Marr. Behind him, you got Raymond. Raymond earlier. He's the one you need to watch.
Oh, and we got a car around. That's Jason Stewart. Like it's just a case. Oh, nope,
Ooh.
there was contact.
A little bump.
Got a little contact with Mohawk.
Mettler out front though. Damn motorsports machine.
Mar in the McConey setup shop, the butt kicker, 5 King Motorsports, number 4.
Yeah.
Number on the quarter panel.
Yeah, good looking machines out here tonight.
Mar rocking a new pink mobile. Looks like cotton candy.
Yeah.
The pink and the blue.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's what they'll call it. Not candy machine.
Willie back there in 9th. He's got a new look. Got that blue, black, basic look to that car tonight. Might be a throwback. Looks kind of like what a throwback could be. Obviously, Kilrow. He's in a new look tonight with Monster Energy on the car.
Mm-hmm. It's set to go back green here. Tanner can do anything. Looks like we might go to single file.
Yeah, single file restart. We didn't get a lap in the last time. Might help out Mettler here on the jump. Yes, it does. He gets a good launch over Mar.
Backs him up just a little bit back here, all the way back to 6th place spot. Pittman tried to get around Ethan, able to up to 6th. Ethan there sitting in 5th. Moore hanging out in 4th. These guys kind of single file nose to tail. Right along here with Pittman. Maybe see track don't look too bumpy or whatnot. Just kind of when you go into those turns, looks like it dips a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely has a significant dip down in the corners. And I mean, track looks a little old, so maybe the surface is like sandpaper almost on the tires.
True.
He gets a little kicked out sideways there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just so easy to get, we're not used to seeing these cars, get loose like they are here, but definitely are here tonight. Meanwhile, Mettler's the man out front. But he's kind of single file for the moment. Kilrow back there in 10th. He's working over Evernham, seeing if he can't get around him.
Oh, Willie and
Make
Kilrow.
that pass look good.
Yeah, he did. That was a smooth pass by Kilrow to get by Willie.
And we talked about
the sights on Frank.
Yeah, we talked about earlier. We talked about guys just out here, being patient. Sometimes, not being over aggressive here. You can end up with a good finish here. You look at Frank right here. He's up 7 spots. He's right here in 8th place. He's one of those that just not going to be over aggressive. Just try to drive the track, and he might end up coming out here with a good finish.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them come up through the field. Even Scott Ross in front of Frank, he started 13th on the field. He's up
the biggest
to 7.
mover, man. He's 11 spots up.
Wow. We had a little contact there. Like Mohawk and Pittman. Now Scott Ross.
He held on to it. Wow.
Kind of saved it. Saved it in terms of it didn't go all the way around and bring out a yellow, but I'm sure that driver preferred if the yellow came out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, and we got contact. Willie and Frank out of turn number 4. Ooh, big hit.
Oh, then he gets slammed.
Ooh, I'm gonna cook the motor here.
See if I can watch it one more time. Willie Evernham's view.
And you see barely in the picture where Kilroy gets by Frank. Willie dives down on the inside of Frank here down to 4. Makes contact with Frank, and around we go. And here comes Stewart. I believe that's Keith Mack, Lofton, and ooh, Lewis.
More takers on pit road. I'm going to be shocked if Tanner does not pit this whole entire race. Means he is saving some.
Well,
let's see what the tattletale needle. Nothing. Still full power.
I'm still under the impression that they started with 16 gallons and were able to add 22.
Well, even at that, though, he did it on lap 2. And if they can go 100 on a full tank, that still only puts him at 102.
Is that full tank up full tank?
Yes,
from where they started on the car, or they're 22?
22.
Well, it's Tanner.
I mean, that's what they said in practice. Now, I mean, again, what you're saying, could be possibility too. You know, I mean, from what they were saying in practice, full tank. I'm saying when they say full tank, means full tank. It's 100 laps. But you know, and I know, I mean, we've seen these guys go 125 laps full before. You know, obviously some cautions for helps, and 6 cautions out here. That is a lot. So even though I might be surprised if Tanner does go the entire distance, I know Raymond can. Pittman. Maybe they were saying, like you said, the 16 fuel. Maybe that's all they were practicing with. They were referring to that as a full tank.
Well, good start for Tanner Marr over Raymond. See if Raymond can't shoot down on the inside, gets in front of Pittman. He does. He's going to hold on to second place here.
This battle right now is Austin, Ethan, Mettler and Company, Lewis, man, Mark Lewis. Oh, I ain't going to it, Mark. Wow. If it wouldn't have been for that other car, I think Mark would have just gone.
And then they about wrecked even worse.
Yeah. Got in pit. Right.
Maybe a little too much contact there and damage.
Could be.
I mean, it's showing black flag on both Scott Ross and Frank Barr. They get a penalty at 17x and then every 8x, and they get DQ'd at 25.
Notice on these cars too, and Mettler just takes it around. Wow. That's what I was talking about right there. Throttle control, and because he wasn't hit because we were on him, that just looked like basically he got back on the hammer too hard coming out of the turn. He just came right in front of him. I was also going to say is look at these brake rotors blowing pretty hard.
Yes, they are.
Brake bias is another thing. Guys, talk much about it, but brake bias can definitely send the car around too.
Yeah, and until most recent update, they haven't even been able to adjust brake bias on these fixed setups.
Oh, okay. I know they used to.
This is the first season they've actually been able to adjust brake bias.
Oh, okay. Almar out front. I mean, one thing about it is these cautions definitely are going to help him as far as fuel goes. He's not saving any. Still up 3,000 RPMs. Probably in fourth gear or something, but not clutching it. I would. He's looking to make it back-to-back wins. One last night. And if he can't put in victory lane tonight.
And where did they race at last night?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was one of their last kind of I'll race. The race. Let's say. Kick the season off at New Hampshire.
Yeah. Let's see if I can't run a full season with him in a super late model.
There you go. Got Irwindale Outer, New Smyrna.
Not looking to those. Not looking forward to that.
Five Flags.
Hate that. Hate that.
Lucas Oil.
Okay.
Charlotte. Everybody loves Charlotte.
No. I think that's the Charlotte Legends track. Oxford, I ought to tie a rope to a wall and auto steer.
Richmond.
No. Hate it.
And the last race, double points, are going to the LA Coliseum.
That could be fun. So every track except for Lucas Oil, I hate.
That'll be the one you win at.
Well, no, Bristol, so I'm kind of salty on that one.
Bristol. I don't think they run these cars too much in Bristol. Oh, really?
No.
Oh, bigger truck. Green flag, back at it. See Mar out front. Raymond's trying to work them over. Battles on for third and fourth. You got Pittman and Lofton right there on each other. It's close contact.
Woo. You see Kilroy right there in fifth. He's on the outside court. Was on the outside corner of Pittman. Whoa.
Man.
Wow.
What a save.
We got all kinds of action going on here.
Yeah, Raymond had, good heads up on Raymond, or he probably could have ran over him.
Got a lap car. He'll pull to the apron here. Pittman sending it deep on Lofton. Makes contact. And we got it. Correct.
That didn't work. Wow.
I mean, I could have probably told you it wasn't going to work, but...
Here's the thing. We talked about this just earlier. This track in these conditions, it's not gonna let you do moves like that. Let's watch the replay here again. We were watching it, but I
think it could have worked, but Lofton just kind of came down a little. Ooh, heavy tire damage. Moore involved, Ross, Lofton.
Whatever. Well, I get the frustration. It's tough to pass out here. And this track's just not going to give you a lot. All right, it's just not going to give you a lot. And it probably ain't going to give you that move.
No, probably not. It's an old track, and track surface is abrasive. Not bumpy, but it's abrasive out there. And I mean, if you just look around the outside wall as we go down a straightaway, you're gonna see like sand next to it. So this is right almost near the beach. I mean, you look at that outside wall and there's sand right there. So they catch sand on their tires. That's what makes the cars loose, is the fact that there's sand on the track. I don't know if you've caught it yet, but down in turn 1 and 2 on the infield, they have like a little go-kart RC track.
Oh, I see.
Well, if we can get a good enough shot.
Show it
might show it here. You can kind of see it. Just a little.
Probably got it one unique. These cars in.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag.
Here we go.
Car gets a good jump over Raymond.
Good run so far for Mod. We got another wreck. Oh, we got one up in the air.
Around. Ow.
We had Keith Mack up in the air there.
Him and Ethan up front. What happened to him here?
They get the green. They're good here. Keith is far back off of Ethan. It was actually Mettler and Keith made contact. And up and they were flipping go-kart.
I know Tanner's probably going, this up. Definitely gonna have enough fuel.
Well, Tanner probably would prefer them to keep it green, and
yeah, true.
But he don't like it under yellow. Being one of the race control people. So that gives Keith Mack a meatball flag. I'm not sure if he still has a quick fix or if he's expired his usages. I'd assume he's expired him as he pulled down into the pits.
Right.
Same with Scott Ross. Scott Ross out with a meatball. Lloyd Moore, he still has a black flag. He's got to serve under green flag conditions. Just haven't had the chance to go down there.
Yeah.
Andrew Major is out. Willie Evernham DC'd 26 laps ago, and Brian Lofton, he got the old black flag and removal out of the server.
There's some guys, man, out tonight.
Well, actually, 1/3 of the field is out of the race. Everybody except for Frank Barb is on the lead lap. Frank Barb needs one more yellow where he doesn't get an incident point to get a lucky dog. The lucky mutt. As pace car lights are off, we are going single file. We did not score a lap under green flag conditions that last restart. Mar is in control over Raymond here.
It is. Flag, let's say, he gets a good jump. Gilroy out there bumping the back of Raymond, see if he can't get around him.
Yeah, he attempted down in turn number 1 and didn't quite get all the way to the inside of Raymond. Now he's going to have to settle for third. As of now, Raymond is setting his sights on Mar and not going to quite be there. He's going to have to wait a few laps here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, like I said, just stay out of trouble. Look at Mark Lewis up to 8. Kind of being out of trouble. Hiding around. And as I say that, around.
Oh, and no yellow. No yellow for the spin. Okay. We had yellows for that kind of spin in the past, but this time iRacing decides no.
Yeah, I know.
We've expired all of our caution usages for the night.
So right now, Raymond's probably thinking, I gotta make this move here soon. Time's running out. Because if it does go green flag, it won't take long for him to get past this next 20 laps. 30-some laps.
30. Omar kind of kicked out there, middle 1 and 2, maybe sending it in a little too aggressive on the corners. You see the back end of Mars cars kicking out. Raymond's keeping his fairly straight through the corners. Yeah, this might be Raymond's best opportunity here while he's watching Mar get sideways.
Yeah, that's this thing. Just sit back there and watch. But he's kind of single file right now. Top 8. Frank is the first one lap down in 9th place. Stewart hanging on here to 4th. Go road. Falling back a little bit. Raymond's keeping Tanner honest up front.
Oh, Mar real sideways that time. Raymond has really closed in on the gap. And they've gapped Kilrow over for 3rd. There's Raymond almost to the back bumper of Mar. A couple more mistakes here out of Mar, and Raymond's gonna pounce.
Looks like 3 and 4, Raymond's way better than Mar. And 2, time around he was with him, but last time around 1 and 2 looked like Mar was really good.
Yeah, Raymond has to get out of the gas a little bit more than Mar does, just so Raymond don't hit the back end. Maybe setting up to where he can get the run on the corner exit and dive underneath on a straightaway. That's what I would plan on doing.
I'll be careful. We've seen all night long. Yeah. As soon as they go up underneath them like that, the car wants to come out from under them.
You just got to be easy on it. You got a couple of lap cars. We're going to see if they play dividends into anything. Mark Lewis, into the wall in front of you. And that ought to write books in for Mark Lewis as he's got a meatball.
Happens here.
Just got in and it kicked sideways on him, overcorrects and into the wall with a blind motor. Tough break.
Hard hit.
Hard hit, and I'm not sure if he still has his quick fix. We're about to find out here in 3 seconds.
Yeah, I have a little less than 24 to go here. Go back green.
I do believe Mark has expired all of his quick fix, which was only 1.
Right now.
And it still shows him having a meatball. I'd say he's done for the night. Scott Ross has came back out on track. He's 25 laps down, trying to pick up one more spot. Keith Mack has loaded up on the trailer and is watching from the pits. Jason Stewart has a black flag. I'm not sure if that's because he got too many incident points or if he might have hit the yellow cone and got the black flag, if they're gonna clear it or not. He's up there in fourth. He has a black flag that he has to serve. That could make things interesting as he's on the outside lane and would have to get down to the inside to go down pit road.
Like we're going to side by side.
Side by side. 20 to go when we go green here. Marr in control, Raymond in second. Marr gets a good jump over Raymond. Once again, we'll clear him down turn number 1. Raymond drops in on the bottom. Sees Marr, gets a little loose. Still down in turn 1 and 2. Might be a good opportunity.
Yeah, it is. All over the back end bumper of him right now. Kilroe's right there with him. Downs winding out. Gonna try to make a move somehow.
As we do see Jason Stewart, he is going to go down the pit, serve his black flag. Tough break for him. He was running in the 4th spot.
Yes, that on his end. What does Raymond got to do to get around Marr? Marr right now is protecting that low line pretty good.
He's just got to hope Marr makes a big enough mistake in the corner and dive underneath of him down a straightaway. As you see there, Marr really sideways coming out of the exit of turn 2. He gets more sideways in turn 2 than he does turn 4. As Raymond is just, he's eyeballing it. It's a cat and mouse game right now. And Marr being the mouse and Raymond being the cat.
Got Kilroe and Pittman back there watching real close too. Etler's moving in, and actually now you got Pittman's going on the inside. He's going to try to take that 3rd place spot.
Yeah, battle for 3rd. Ooh, a little bit of contact between Kilroe and Pittman. Now Metler sets his sights on Kilroe, not quite going to be there. And Kilroe will drop in front of Pittman as we got battles all over the place.
Remember I said earlier, I talked about tires. Pittman put 4 tires on that thing. And I said, this might be a track where we see 4 tires be beneficial. I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah. The last lap there, Raymond almost was able to get underneath of Marr on the exit of turn 2. He dropped back a little bit. Now Pittman's going to put the pressure on Raymond. Raymond just, if he wants that win, he's got to make a move, and he's got to make it real quick because Pittman with new tires, he is just gaining on him.
Yeah, and with the conditions like they are, I mean, this might be one track here tonight that you will see new tires would be beneficial, and he's going to go under because right there in the turns with those newer tires, he should be able to hold. Wasn't able to make the pass, but he was able to hold without shooting up the track.
Yeah, he's able to hold better than Marr, and Raymond on the inside just doesn't get as loose. But, the momentum on the high side, it pays dividends, and it's not going to be easy. Throw them all under a blanket here. 10 to go as we get to the line here.
Well, will he put the bumper to him?
If he does, it's going to shove Raymond into Marr if he's going to do it.
They are close.
They're close enough to where if Pittman wants to give Raymond a bumper, it's going to move Marr at the same time. And that might be what he wants to do.
The bad thing about Marr being out front, he is probably driving more defensive right now, which is actually probably slowing him down. More so that if he would be out there just trying to drive his own race, right now Raymond and those guys are all over him.
Oh, you see Pittman looking on the high side. I don't think you're going to make a pass on the outside around this track. Even with the newer tires, you see Raymond, he is all over the back bumper. Mar and Pittman's all over the back bumper. Raymond, any one of these guys makes a mistake, and
I think Mar might be holding them up just a little bit. I mean, which, you know, sure, I mean, I'm not giving up the lead, but I think Raymond and them are a little bit faster than he is.
They might be getting frustrated as well. As you see Raymond, he's going to look on the outside quarter. Mar and Pittman right there. Now Raymond's going to look on the inside quarter. Not quite. He's going to get to the inside. Almost made contact. Loose, and Pittman and Raymond both up in the air. Pittman turtled on the front chute. Wow.
Yeah. And really, you know, nothing done wrong there. Just hard racing. What do you say? I mean, it's just, wow.
Yeah, nothing wrong there. It was just hard, close racing. Raymond went for the move, and we've seen it time and time tonight. Cars on the inside on corner exit get loose, and that's what happened with Raymond.
Put us in a green-white check. I still say Raymond and them probably was a lot faster, and Tanner's just basically hanging on up front. Paid off. What a race. What a race.
And it ain't over yet. Kilrow, this is his chance. And Mettler's.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you know, Kilrow's there. Mar's not out of the woods yet.
Kilrow or Mettler get a good restart here, and I mean, we could see somebody pounce.
Been good so far, though.
And we get 3 attempts at this green-white checkered. We can take the green. If we get a yellow anywhere in between start-finish, back around, we will rack them and stack them again. If we take the white, well, they can kill each other. And at this rate, there's only 7 cars on the lead lap, Raymond included. Stewart just got a lap back. About any of them could win if there's a junkyard. And I'm sure Mar is just thinking, oh boy, I am in deep trouble here. I got guys with a little bit fresher tires than me. I mean, you got to think Mettler back on lap 59. He got 4 tires.
Yeah.
We're getting
see what
ready.
We got.
Rack 'em and stack 'em. GWC number 1. Por favor.
Yeah, what he said.
Mar in control. Kilrow trying to get back weeks. Mar trying to get back days. Here we go. Good start for Kilrow. He's going to keep it.
He's on an outside, though.
A little bit of contact there with the quarter panel of Mar. That might have helped Kilrow. That might have. That's good. All about this last lap is where you're coming around for the white flag. Mar out front, gapping Kilrow. I just don't think Kilrow has enough momentum in his car to get to Mar. Mar may have just got a lucky break. So he's going to bring her out at turn number 4. He'll pick up the win here at New Smyrna in the Crooked Line Racing League. Oh, by Kilrow and Mettler.
Good finish to these guys here. Good one, a wild one here tonight. So Man, gotta love it. Short track racing here.
Down here
Interesting
in
to get a
Florida.
word with them. Gilroy was able to get up to that bring up the third place man. Let's get a word with him.
Hey, Mettler, you got a copy on me?
I gotcha.
Well, man, podium finish here at New Smyrna. How was it?
Well, it was up and down a race. I stayed out front, letting people crash in front of me towards the first part of the race, and eventually pit for tires and fuel, and didn't have to worry about pitting the rest of the race and just doing the same thing, letting people crash in front of me. I don't know what happened with Keith there. I think I might have came up. I really don't know. I'm really, really sorry to Keith if he's watching. If I did, and I didn't mean to end his race, obviously, like that. Obviously wasn't intentional. I just kind of lost it. If that's my fault, I have to go back and watch it still, but that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember what you're talking about, honestly. You got anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yep, for sure. Got to thank BAM Racing Videos on YouTube and Facebook. About to make a big trip up to Michigan this weekend to catch some sprint cars on ice, so really looking forward to that. Got to thank all my Five Kings teammates. Check us out on Facebook. Give us a like. Give us a follow. And got to thank all of our sponsors on Five Kings Motorsports, especially MF Racing Designs for this pretty cool modified scheme that I have running tonight. Savage Edge Apparel, McConey Setup Shop, The Butt Kicker, FB Button Box, Raise Energy. Got to appreciate those guys, and appreciate you guys for broadcasting week in, week out.
There you have it, folks. Your third place driver, Brandon Mettler.
Yeah, bringing it home, doing a good job. Let's bring up the winner here tonight, Tanner, and get a word with him. Tanner, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not much. I tell you what a wild one there at the end, and kind of worried about them guys there that was eating your back bumper up.
Oh, of course, man. We were parking in the center. Just killed the tires.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It looked like your car was kind of going away there at the end. Raymond and then those guys looked a little better, but then a little contact between it, just some short track racing. I mean, from that point on. Now, when you pitted earlier, it's a good question here. Was you pitted earlier? Did you only have 16 gallons of fuel, or did you have the full 22 gallons?
We had, I think we started with 14.7 or something like that, Joe. We needed, when I pitted early in the race, I think we had to add like 5 gallons, something like that, just to be comfortable till the end. And so I just went ahead and put what I needed in it just to make it to the end, and was really planning on taking tires there about lap 80, 81, somewhere around there with that caution. But man, I knew how the series went without tires, but we definitely needed them there towards the end.
Yeah, and you know, when you're talking about tires, we talk about that all season long. Tires usually just don't matter on there, but the way these conditions was tonight, it looked like tires really was, and you could see Pittman coming through the field there. And the reason I asked about the fuel is because, you know, guys during practice said they could go 100 laps. They must have been referring 100 laps on the 14 gallons instead of 22 gallons, because you made it way more than 100 laps on that fuel window.
Yeah, I mean, the 100 laps was for the 14.9 in it.
Yeah.
And I think at one point I had 18.8 and I was good to go then. But man, yeah, tires tonight were insane. Like, they never come into factor in these races, right? That's what we laugh about every week. I always tell you, I say I'll be running fourth, go in and take tires, and never even get back to fifth, right?
And I think a lot of it has to do with the conditions that was out there. Y'all really slick, sliding around, and, you know, just one of those really tough conditions tonight. Hey, you was able to weather the storm, though. Bring it home in victory lane. Got anybody want to thank for a good win?
Of course, brother. Got to thank MF Race Designs. Michael Falk puts together all our paint schemes for us. McConey Setup Shop, Raise Energy, thebuttkicker.com, BAM Racing Videos, and man, Savage Edge Apparel. That's pretty much it. You, Joe White, in the booth, and who called it with you tonight? I can't remember who called it with you on Tuesday. And Corey up in the booth with you. Corey.
Corey, man. Yeah, but I tell you what a wild race. It was an awesome one here tonight. The new I call it New Smyrna, but Smyrna.
Man,
track
I couldn't
racing.
tell you. Couldn't tell you. It's short track racing, baby.
That's it. Well, there you go, winner tonight. And congratulations, our Tanner.
Thank you, boss.
There we go, Tanner, bring it home. Well, let's bring on the second place guy here. Let's get a word with him, Corey.
Well, Kilroy, we found you down here on pit road. You got second place tonight. How was it?
It was all right. I don't know what was wrong with me tonight. I couldn't keep my car out of the rear end of somebody else's car, especially early. So it was just more. I think I still had a little bit of damage, and that's why I wasn't able to really stay right up behind Raymond and Tanner there, coming towards the end. But yeah, just with this car, caution, cools the tires off and lets the guys that didn't take them just gap you. So wasn't really much I could do. So I was just glad I could hold on a second there.
Yeah, man, that's what you got to do. And everybody else was struggling with you there. So you got anybody I can thank tonight?
I got to thank Daddy's Barbershop, Michael Falk Racing Designs, you guys for doing the broadcast, and everybody at Crooked Line for putting the league on.
All right, have it, folks. Your second place driver, Kilroy.
All right, man, what a race it was here tonight. It was a wild one and a wild finish there, too, here at the short track. Man, I don't know. You can get much more exciting than that.
No, we cannot get much more exciting than that.
Well, folks, I hope y'all enjoyed it. For myself here and everybody for the Fire Kings Motorsports Crooked Line Racing, gonna leave here tonight, everyone. Have a good night.